G'day punters, welcome back to Bet It Out for week 2 of the championships. I'm Louis Herman-Watt, my man is Ryan Cook there in Australia. Ryan, one of the best weeks of the whole entire year. Let's rip in with the queens of the turf and the queen of the turf.
Yeah, g'day Louis, this is going to be another cracking race to kick us off. I'm with the tissue, I'm rooting for the story. Look, I don't think 2,000 metres was to her liking last start, but she just feels like she's close to another win. Like her back to the mile. She should have won this race last year when she was second to Zoo Gotcha, and this would just be a great story, so I'm firmly in her corner.
I think the Chris Waller camp have pulled the right rein. Of course they've got a tissue, but they've run Fangirl here rather than in the Queen Elizabeth, and obviously it's much more to her liking at the mile. The other horse that I would point out is Lazura. I mean, here's a filly that's been footing it with the best mares and doing a really good job this prep. Wide gate, a little bit tricky. I'll probably stick to the shorts around Fangirl, but yeah, what a career a tissue has had in the Sydney Cup. We've got a cracking cup field here, Ryan.
Yeah, we do, but the more that I've looked at it, I just can't get away from my Lalcants. 3 from 3 this prep. We saw how impressive she was last week in the Chairman's Stakes. They won't want to let her get too far in front here because she's just going to burn them nice and early, but that's what this race sets up in my opinion as, so I'm going to go with the favourite.
I'll just mention a couple of other ones quickly. Of course, Duke DeCess has got the best form. He was really good against Do By Honour in the Tancred. If the lead is soft, he might be able to give your filly a run. Of course, Tijanis should have won the Auckland Cup, so he'll get the trip. And don't forget Warmonger, he was ridden upside down in that same Tancred, and he's always been pointed at this race. But on top for me, it's Birdman, because I thought last week he was just that good. The one draw is a little bit sticky, but I think Zach Lloyd's the sort of fearless jockey that might be the right rider for Birdman here. Now, for the big dogs, the real big dogs, the QE2, big dogs only, Ryan, so you'll like this one. What are we going to do here? The Queen Elizabeth. I'll ask you this to start. Which price of which runner surprised you the most when you saw this very deep final field?
Oh, look, I found this tough to narrow it down to just one, but I think it's Buckaroo. I've gone back and watched the George Ryder, and I thought he was really good late, running on for 4th. I like him back in trip here, and he goes well on rain-affected tracks. He's off a bit of a freshen up as well, so I think he's a main danger for me.
I couldn't believe that we were getting Chow Wolf around that $14, $15 mark. If you told me that at the start of the autumn, I would have thought that maybe he'd lost a limb. But I don't think I'm tipping him on top. Who do you have on top first?
Oh, look, it's Via Sustano. I don't think I need to sit here and explain myself. I won't be diving in at this very short price, but from the inside gate, I think she gets back around midfield, launches late. We know the story.
Yeah. Makes sense. I guess the thing that we're thinking, and I can't stop thinking about, is William Haggis in this unbelievable Australian record, alright? That's kind of the thing plaguing me. So, Do By Honour, you're gonna wanna, J-Max Honour, Via by 3. Come on, you can't be tipping against Via Sustina here, she's just that good. I'm with you, Ryan. That price is pretty toxic though. What's your best for the whole weekend?
Final race of the day at Randwick, I'm with Olentia, who comes out in the Coolmore. I think she's a big improver.
Okay, other than Cam Smith, top 10, top 20 at the Masters, I'll be with Whangawehu, race 7 at Trentham. If you were on him last start, you'll know why. Punters, have a fantastic last weekend of the championships.